Hello there, it's your favorite Uncle Josh, and we are back with another review. Was this Hawkeye episode 4? Partners, am I right? You know I watch this stuff, so y'all don't have to, but y'all still gotta watch it. Let's get into it, shall we? So the episode starts off where we left off, where Jack is holding a knife or a sword, his sword, Ronin, to Clint's neck, and they're starting to talk, but what's her name? Kate is actually very excited about this moment, but Clint's trying to like downplay it. So like, we're not really friends, we're not really partners. Like, dude, you're not helping this case. Like, my mom's gonna let us get away with information if she trusts you, but here you go, just being like, well, I'm hemming and hawing. Like, come on, let's get it together. But anyway, as we move forward, Eleanor, Kate's mom, walks him out, and then she talks to him, and she's just like, you know my daughter's not a superhero. He's like, well, I know. And she was just like, she's good at it. And he was just like, and then she looked at him and said, well, Natasha was good. Natasha was good at it, but the good didn't keep her alive. I was like, oh, well, I mean, goddamn. Like, she went for the jugular on that one. I'm just saying, like, I'd have to smack her for that one. That's the type of stuff that get folks smacked. It is. We do have a scene where he talks to his wife, but not much happens. It's not much. It's still good though. Watch it though, because it does get some good detail on what's going to happen. But so now we're at a scene where Kate and her mom, Eleanor, and her mom's boyfriend Jack, they're all talking about Kate's life and Kate being wanting to be a superhero, and Jack's like, yeah, and he uses like idiomatic expressions and phrases wrong, and it was good because she did enjoy her mom laughing and enjoying herself, which is always good. Everybody wants to see their mother find love, especially after a tragic death as their father, and everybody wants to see them grow. But then there's a part where they start kissing, and even I was just like, don't want to see all that. No. I think there was. I think there was some tongue too. I think there was some tongue too. I think they used tongue. I was like, that ain't scriptural. That ain't scriptural. So I was like, But all in all, Kate's just like, I don't trust Jack. He's not to be trusted. Mom's like, hey, you should help me host this holiday party. She's like, thou shalt not. Thou shalt not. So now we jump to another scene where Hawkeye, Clint Barton and Kate Bishop, Kate decides to come over and have Christmas with Hawkeye. She brings a tree, ugly Christmas sweater. They speak about, the case, and come to find out that Jack is actually the CEO of a money laundering business. So basically, he's stealing money. So Kate was right to not trust Jack, which was good. So anyway, they're starting to talk, and then Clint brings up the fact that he's able to do trick shots with without arrows and stuff, and Kate's like, we should have boomerang arrows. I said no, they come back, and these trick shot arrows are designed to like harm and kill and do crazy things. So then we get to the scene where it gets kind of sad and depressing. Starts talking about Natasha. He starts talking about Natasha, and while he's talking about Natasha, starts to talk about how he lost his family in the blip, and which caused him to become the Ronin, and how he comes back. Yeah, here's the thing: I like scenes like this. I like when we get to see our characters be humans. Like our main superhero characters, it's good to see vulnerable, and I like to see the fact that Clint's actually opening up. Because for the longest time, he just was like there, like they would have his scenes and stuff, but he just was there. Like he needed to open up, and I'm glad that Kate is here. I'm glad that they're giving the giving the title of Hawkeye to her. I'm glad she's now the new Hawkeye, because it's like you had this one guy who was stern, mysterious, a ghost, and now you're giving it to this live action, vivacious character. So now, y'all, Kate. Actually, let's start over. Clint goes and tells Kate, "You got to go get our trick arrows back so we can continue to use them." So she does and goes and does that. She ends up having to deal with LARPers. LARPers. So now we're at, yes, we're watching me do my hair. So now we're at a scene where Clint is now talking to, as he calls it, Maya's doormat, the one guy that knows all the sign language. And basically, she knows who the head honcho in charge is, and says, you worked under the dad, you worked under daughter, like, you're basically just a doormat, and I don't want people to die. So let's come to an understanding, shall we? He ends up asking Clint for his gun back, and he ends up throwing it. Like, no. Leave the Ronin alone, is what Clint's saying. But you know, Maya's not going to listen until she like 12 feet under. I say 6 feet, but then once she gets 6 feet, somebody going to come beat her down 2 more, like 6 more feet. So Hawkeye returns to the apartment, and he's noticing that Kate is with some LARPers. And he's like, what are you doing? I told you to just do one thing. And she's basically like, dude, I did. I had to let them do all this stuff so they can get it back for me, dude. Because folks is like legit breaking the law just to get your stuff back. Like, calm all that down. Like, I did what you told me to do. Like, relax. Like the struggle. Jesus. Jesus. Like, relax. Calm. So we're now at the final scene where there's a good fight. Kate ends up breaking actually into Maya's apartment, and Maya ends up attacking her. But Clint thinks that Maya's actually attacking him, but we actually get to realize that it's not Maya, but it's actually the Black Widow. Of course, you know, the Young Avengers, the new one, the ones that are going to take over. So that's actually a really good thing. I'm actually excited and happy about it. Yeah. This was actually a real good episode. Things that I liked. I like that we finally have concrete evidence that Jack is horrible and evil, as we already knew. He out here killing his uncle. Can't be doing all that. That's not Christ-like. Let's see. I like the fact that the Black Widow's in this. I like the fact that we're seeing like the transition. Although it ended bad because Clint doesn't want Kate to die, because, you know, the Black Widow's now into this. And Kate, although she does martial arts, she can't fight. Like, Kate it's like Kate is the new Black. I'm not the Black. Sorry, forgive me. Kate is the new Falcon, who's now the new Captain America. You know how Falcon, now Captain America, be getting beat up all the time, like can't fight, can't throw a punch, be getting jade out left and right. Anytime he go hand-to-hand combat, he loses. That's Kate. I'm like, just embarrassed every time she get into a fight. I said she about to get beat up, and sure enough, she does. But tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, share, come back.